It's on.
You have to sit here so you can monitor it, or sit here, however you want to do it. But yeah, we should be going. Hey, shalom to all the Akim out there.
Shalom.
You know, if you know, you brothers, can you brothers see us? Let me see.
Is it too far? I think I'm too far.
Yeah, come over this way out. Yeah, you should be good right there. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. All right, hey, shalom, Akim.
Hey, shalom.
All right, you know, we the brothers here from GMS ATL. I'm gonna start out giving all praises, glory, and honor to YAHAWAH, BAHA, YAHAWASHI, BAHA, Rakah, Kodash. All right, double honors unto the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who grew well. Peace and salutations to all the Akim laboring around the four corners of the earth, giving all diligence to make the calling of election sure. And shalom to the sincere sisters. All right, you know, this we gonna go right into it. You know, hey, this lesson or this live stream, we're gonna deal with. There should not be any divisions among GMS. First and foremost, meaning, first, you know, when you go out and teach, there shouldn't be any divisions in the doctrine. All right, you shouldn't be out there teaching contrary to the mark of the beast in the RFID microchip. That the mark of the beast is the microchip, man. All right, first and foremost. All right, you shouldn't have any divisions amongst the brotherhood. All right, well, you want, all right, well, this group, we're gonna break the camp. We're gonna split the camp up, and you know, we're gonna have these brothers over here teaching, but we ain't dealing with them brothers. We GMS, but we ain't dealing with that camp over there. But y'all in the same city. What kind of stuff is that, man? All right, man. The scriptures tell you, let there be no divisions among you. All right, is no reason that you cannot rectify a situation with another sincere brother, man. All right, you're supposed to be able to do those things, man. Use the scriptures, all right, to rectify these situations, man, and stop letting your pride and your ego get in the way, man. When you look at the apostles and elders up in New York, they got about 3 or 4 different camps, you know, but they all come in the same spirit. You don't hear apostles talk like, yeah, they GMS, but they over on that side. What? No, man, they all teaching the same doctrine. They believe in the same name, and they lift up the same standard. They hold themselves to the same standard, and so should everybody else, man. If you in the city out here, and you got division amongst another brother in Great Millstone, and you ain't trying to rectify that situation, that's a problem, man. That's right. And that's against the scriptures. Right. You know, you can't be in Great Millstone trying to rebuke a whole nother camp in Great Millstone. Like, y'all wicked, y'all off, this and that, man. Come on, man, y'all got to get that together, man. That's right. You know, and you know, the shoe fits, wear it, man. You shouldn't be in these congregations or in these camps allowing division, man. That's right. Allowing strife and contention to be amongst you, man. That's nigga stuff, man. We don't stand for that here, man. If you have issues amongst yourselves, you're supposed to iron that out, man. You're supposed to jump right on that, man. And then you got to be in the spirit to be able to forgive your brother, man. All right. So if you can start with that 1 Corinthians 1:10, Baba Kushah, whoever has that.
Yeah, this is 1 Corinthians 1:10. Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord YAHAWASHI.
So Paul spoke this in the name of Yahweh YAHAWASHI. Go ahead.
That ye all speak the same thing.
See, you got to speak the same things first and foremost, meaning what? You got to know the breakdowns. All right. You got to know how to break down the name. You got to know how to break down the prophecies. You got to know how to break down the history. All right, properly. Go ahead.
And that there be no divisions among you.
There should be no divisions among you, man. All right. So if you in the camp with a brother and you don't like certain things about that brother, man, the first thing that you're supposed to do is apply Matthew the 18th chapter. Go to the brother, man. All right. Go talk to the brother. Go have a conversation with the brother. All right. You know, vent your frustrations properly. Let that brother speak his piece, and y'all reach a mutual agreement and iron it out and get back to pushing the word, man. Right. They get so egotistical with each other that they just, oh, well, we're gonna do our own thing, but we still GMS, y'all do y'all thing, we gonna do our thing. What? Man, that you making this thing about yourself now. Now you making this thing about yourself. You forgetting the fact that we are assigned to wake up the elect. Staying about yourself, man. So you got to get out that ego trip, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
It says, and that there be no division among you, but they that be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment.
See, you got to be perfectly joined together in the same mind and the same judgment, man. All right. So there's no time for there to be divisions amongst the bodies and amongst the churches, man. All right. You got to pull it together, man. All right. The same man that you got a division with or strife with could very well be the same man that saved your life in the time of Jacob's trouble. Could very well be the man that the Most High pair you up with in the day of Jacob's trouble, man.
Right.
But right now, you got having a hissy fit. You got your panties in a bunch because he said something that rubbed you the wrong way. Or he did this, and I don't like him because he did that. I can't fuck with him. Man, the scriptures clearly tell you what to do, man. But Jake don't follow that example because they have pride within them.
Right. They
ego tripping, man. You know, and I'm just addressing this on a general topic.
Right.
But you know, hey man, this is happening in Great Millstone, man. You know, these things are happening, man. You have men out here that's in Great Millstone that got division amongst themselves, man. You know, that's unacceptable, man. And YAHAWASHI ain't dealing with that spirit, man.
Right.
All right, go ahead, bro.
It says, but it had been declared unto me of you, my brethren, by them which are of the house of Chloe, that there are contentions among you.
Right. So Paul was speaking to the Corinthians because it was divisions amongst the Corinthians. All right. That's why he spoke that in the first chapter, because it was what? It was divisions amongst the Corinthians. And another church told Paul that it was divisions amongst them. The house of Chloe told him that. All right. Go ahead, brother.
It says, now this I say, that every one of you said, I am of Paul, and I of Apollos, and I of Cephas.
Right. So you're going to have certain men. Yeah, well, I'm under Apostle Tahar. Well, I'm under Elder YAHAWAH. Well, I'm under this elder. Well, I'm under that elder. So I'm in GMS Dallas. You can't reprove me. You ain't my elder.
Right.
Or I'm in LA. You know, you can't tell me nothing. I'm under the camp head Mawatazak LA, the elder out there. Man, come on, man. We all come in the spirit of YAHAWASHI. You know, that's who we stand for, man. You know, that spirit. Now that spirit is dealing with the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone up in New York. All right, that's who the spirit is dealing with. And you don't see them leaving an example of division. You don't see the apostles and elders leaving showing examples of divisiveness. And well, you know, we on 34th and 7th, but the other camp around the corner, they GMS, but we don't deal with them. The apostles and elders ain't dealing with that, man. How do you go on Millstone and you in the same city or you in the same state and you ain't checking in, you ain't teaching the same thing, you trying to do things your own way, but then you want to have GMS attached to your name, man? That's not gonna get you on the cherry just because you got them 3 letters GMS on the front of your YouTube name, man.
Right.
Man, this is a order, man, through the spirit of YAHAWASHI. This is a way of life, man. And a part of our culture, a part of our heritage is there should not be any division amongst us, especially when you handling the word of the Lord, man.
Right. When
you trying to teach Israel the law, statutes, and commandments and the ways of YAHAWASHI, you can't have no divisions in the body, man, because that's a sign of weakness. And the apostles and elders do not stand for that example, man. If somebody don't agree with what's going on in Great Millstone, they get cast out, man.
Right.
Simple.
All right, please.
All right. Go ahead, brother.
This is Ephesians.
Read up to
This is Ephesians 4:32. And I'll start at 31. It says, let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice.
That's right, man. Put that stuff away, man. Just because you got a problem with a brother or how he do certain things, that don't necessarily give you leeway to break away and do your own thing, but still call yourself GMS, man.
Right.
All right. That don't give you probable cause to move like that, man. The Bible don't tell us that we have probable cause to move like that. Right? All right. This thing is about being stationary, man. Being locked into the spirit, man. Following the spirit, man. Following order. Some men may have a problem with their camp head. Well, oh well, man.
Right.
Oh well, man. That's just the general you got to come up under. You know? And if you don't like it, then you could take a hike and just do your own thing. But you trying to still say, yeah, I'm GMS, but I don't do it. Man, that ain't right, man.
Right.
That's not right. And the scriptures tell you when you're going into the Passover and you ain't supposed to eat the Passover unworthily, neither you're not supposed to eat it with malice or hatred, man. So if you got hatred in your spirit towards other brothers within the congregation, you ain't supposed to even eat the Passover, man.
Right.
But that's why the brother just brought that scripture out and said, man, put aside all that, man. Put aside all that malice, that hatred, those contentions and that strife, man. It ain't no time for that, man. We got a bigger enemy.
Hey, if I can chime in, you know, that's why the scriptures tell you what, man, to show yourself as men. All right. It takes a real man to go to a brother, let him know your issue. And y'all hash it out, man. Y'all iron it out, man. You know? All this bickering behind the scenes, and I'm gonna get that brother, this brother's off, and you know, that's how that leaven get built up, man. You know, throughout the Passover, all right, you gotta purge that stuff out, man. You gotta squash whatever so-called beef you got, man. You know, like you said, this thing is about order, man. All right, what's that? 1 Corinthians 14, where it says, "Let all things be done decently and in order."
That's right.
All right, it said all things, man. All right, that includes this ministry, man. Things have to be in order. All right, you got it.
Go ahead, brother.
This is verse 32. And be ye kind one to another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another.
Hey, that's why, Slaki, the scripture say, be kind one to another and tenderhearted, man. All right. Now, when you read in the curses, all right, that's one of the curses that I would be evil towards the brother that was tender and delicate amongst us. So we have to treat each other as if this is a tender piece of gold, man, or a tender piece of treasure, man. Not you know, I don't like the way he dressed. I don't like the way he talk. He lame. He wear glasses. He this, he that. I don't like him, man. He like to go here and go there and do this and do that, man. Man, that ain't the right spirit, man. And I'm gonna say this, man. That is actually happening with men that's calling themselves Great Millstone, man. All right? Where you got certain camps that don't even fool with each other, man. In the same city, in the same state, man. How is that even possible, man? You know, that is not the fruit of YAHAWASHI, man. You know, we all supposed to be like-minded, man.
Right.
We supposed to be in the same spirit, the same. Even hey, this brother may be into playing ping pong. You know, I can't look at this brother like, oh yeah, he ain't right. He like to play ping pong. That's just something he like to do, man.
Right.
But when it comes to the doctrine, he always on point. He always at camp. He always paying tithes. He always charitable. He know the breakdown. He locked in on point. Just because I don't like certain things about this brother's character don't mean that he's off. And that should not be grounds enough for me to say, well, you gotta leave because you like to play ping pong. You playing ping pong, that ain't right. Like, man, come on, man. A lot of men got oughts with each other, and it ain't even got nothing to do with the scriptures. It's strictly based upon ego and pride, man. Nothing more, nothing less. All right? And YAHAWASHI ain't dealing with that spirit, man.
Right.
I'm gonna just put it out there, man. We gotta get better with that, man.
Right.
That's nigga shit, man. For lack of better words, man. Excuse my French, brothers. But stuff like that makes me mad, man. Because here it is, we living in America where so long we've been against each other. We've been always down each other's throat. Every little reason we trying to fight each other. stab, shoot each other, hate on each other. Now we find the truth, and men still be coming with that spirit of hatred, man. You're supposed to be perfectly joined together in the spirit of YAHAWAH SHEM YAHAWASHI, man. Right? Go ahead, Karataza.
It says, forgiving one another, even as the Most High, for Hamashiach's sake, has forgiven you.
That's right. Let's read that again.
It says, forgiving one another, even as the Most High, for Hamashiach's sake, has forgiven you.
That's right. So how you gonna beg forgiveness from YAHAWAH SHEM YAHAWASHI, and you can't forgive the brother that's right next to you in the battlefield, man? You know, and I'm bringing this out because it was brought to my attention from other brothers that there's certain brothers out here, not just it's certain cities out here where brothers got contentions amongst each other, and they still calling themselves Great Millstone, and they're not even trying to iron it out, man. Like the apostles and elders did not give us that example to follow, man. Right. YAHAWASHI didn't give us that example to follow, man. Right. All right. The apostles and elders, they move in unison, man, through the spirit, you know, and we have to follow that same example, man. Hey, like Apostle Gabar, hey, shalom to you, Apostle Gabar, and all the other apostles and elders on the comment board.
Shalom.
Yeah, he said to be a man of the Lord, we have to be men first. And a characteristic of a man is what? Learning how to deal with a problem, dealing with judgment.
That's right.
All right, dealing with these scriptures, man. That's what declares you a man of the Lord when you apply these scriptures.
That's right.
All right. Yep. So a lot of men, certain times they're faced with certain things, and the scriptures go out the window, and they let their ego speak for themselves, man. But we don't. We living in the times now. We don't have time for egos to get in the way, man.
That's right.
All right. We don't have time for pride to get in the way of your salvation. You got to humble down. And if you do have differences amongst yourselves, be a man and sit down and iron it out, man. You know?
That's right.
All right. If somebody could get real quick, John 17:3, Baba Kashad. John 17:3, because the scriptures clearly tell us how to deal with these situations, man. If you know 10 men here in Atlanta, they have a problem, and another 10 got another problem. Does that mean we supposed to just automatically break up and be, all right, us 10 we gonna go over here, and us 10 we gonna stay here? Y'all could be GMS, we'll be GMS, but we just ain't dealing with y'all. That's madness, man. That is madness, man. And the spirit of the Lord ain't dealing with division, man.
If I could say, because we have a bigger agenda that we trying to accomplish than beefing amongst each other.
Right.
You know, you think Esau making all these plans and whatnot, and they beefing inside of their organization? No, you know. So yeah, we gotta be the same way.
That's right.
Yeah, we gotta be the same way, man. All right. The Most High, he came to gather, not to scatter, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. So somebody could go to Ephesians chapter 4 and start at verse 2.
All right.
All right, go ahead. Whoever has it, you go ahead and read it.
This is Ephesians 4:2. With all lowliness and meekness, with long suffering, forbearing one another in love, and endeavoring to keep the unity of the spirit and bond of peace.
Hey, the scriptures say we're supposed to keep the unity of the spirit in the bond of peace. All right. That's why the scriptures say, man, let there be no contentions among you, man. All right. But we're supposed to be perfectly joined to one another, man. That's the power in the Lord when we perfectly join together, man. All right. But there's no divisions, man. Everybody is like-minded, man. Everybody is moving spirit of YAHAWAH SHEM YAHAWASHI, not getting offended. All right. Keeping the road ahead of you, man. Understanding the mission, not, he hurt my feelings, man. I'm gonna break away from GMS and I'm gonna go do my own thing, but I'm gonna keep GMS on my name. Man, you gotta be kidding me, man. You know, that ain't right, man. That is not right. And we have not been shown that example. So where is this example coming from, man? And I'm speaking on this because the apostles and the elders know that it's divisions amongst certain camps. But it's like, hey, we ain't got no time for that, man. Brothers got to be men and iron that out, man. You know, and if you don't like how certain things is going, then you got the right to just take GMS off your name and go do your own thing.
That's right.
All right, but if you're gonna come up under the order of the apostles and elders through the spirit of YAHAWASHI, it's a way to do things, man.
Right.
Jake does not know how to apply order, man. All right, you have to learn to be in order, man. All right, and when you're in order, there's no room for egos and pride, man. All right. Order crushes your pride, man.
That's right.
All right. When you fall in order, it gets rid of pride, man.
Yeah.
But Jake don't want to get rid of their pride and their self-esteem. So they want to be disorderly, man. Certain orders are, I ain't with that. I'm gonna just do my own thing, but I still follow the apostles and the elders. But I'm gonna just go and do my own thing, man. That ain't right, man. You still ain't right. You still ain't justified, man.
Right.
You know. Go ahead, Karatada.
This is verse 4. There is one body and one spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling.
That's right. It's one body, one spirit. All right. So we were called in this thing up under one spirit, not multiple spirits, man. The spirit of YAHAWASHI. Right? And that spirit that we're called under tells us that we should not have any divisions amongst us, man. You know? Especially in Great Millstone, man. You can't have GMS on your page, but you beefing with another GMS camp. That's ridiculous, man. You know? And then Jake still act like it's all good. It's cool. Like what, man? The mission is to help seal the elect, man.
Right.
All right? Get out your feelings, man.
Yep.
If you got an issue with a brother, man, go have a conversation with that man.
Right. Talk
to that brother, man. You know? See if you can iron it out, man. And once you iron it out, it actually makes your relationship better.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
It makes your bond with that brother better, man. You know? And if I could, I want to get this scripture off from Apostle Babar. You know, real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 46, verse 8. Mm-hmm. It says, remember this and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors.
That's right. Yeah. Like Apostle Babar on the comment board, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you gotta show yourself as a man.
That's right.
Okay. The truth is not for little boys, man.
That's right.
All right. Little infants playing around, playing little games. You know, you gotta be a man in this thing, man. That's right. All right. When you go through that proper path, man. All right. This truth makes you into a man. You gotta make those man's right. All right. You gotta move accordingly. You know, and hash out those differences, man. Okay.
Yeah, not let your hatred leaven up towards another brother. You gotta get that, and it's just like, you know, I really, you know, was kind of hesitant to put it out there.
Right.
But you know, I was like, man, why is it, you know, about brothers in about 2 and 3 cities that got beef with each other, man? That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, that should not be happening, brothers. You know, you're not supposed to have any contentions in the body, man. You got to be men, man.
That's right. That's right.
You got to be a man, man. Like the Spirit tells us to be, man.
That's right.
Here it is. Hey, man, we've been out here in America so long being cowards, being wimps, being chumps, man. You know, hating on one another, man. Having an evil eye towards one another. Now we got the perfect opportunity to get our minds right, and Jake still be having beef, man.
Right.
Jake love beefing with each other, man. All right. You gotta rectify this. You gotta rectify that, man.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah. You know, this ain't no damn no clique, man.
Right.
Like in the world, now Jake, you know, they wearing certain colors and that's they block. They deal with that block. We don't go over there. That's their territory.
Right.
Gang banging. Yeah, gang banging Israelites, man.
Yeah.
You know? No, man. All right. This is spiritual, man. All right. And through the Spirit, man, we are rebuilding the house of David, man.
Yeah, that's right.
All right,
That's right.
through the Spirit, man.
That's right.
And it's only one. It's not multiple. You know, it's one house, man.
That's right.
You know, so brothers got to come up under that order, man.
That's right.
You know, if you don't like it, you step, man.
Keep rocks. Yeah. It don't mean I'm gonna take 4 or 5 brothers and we gonna leave the camp and we gonna open up our own camp, but we still GMS. No, man. Right. You already went off, man.
That's right.
You already got emotional, man. All right. Instead of trying to iron things out and hash it out, man. You know, I got. You want to say anything? Go ahead,
yeah. Because you know, if we building a house and here we are, okay, on the foundation, and then you have the roofers, they ready to kick rocks down the street. Right. You know, like listen, man, we on the foundation. We ain't got to your part yet. Just stay in order till we get to it, so then you can put the roof on the top, the foundation, and it get framed up. You know, but if you ain't with it, let us know from the jump. Hey, whenever that shit pop up in your spirit, man, and you feel a certain type of way toward another brother, you supposed to nip that right then. Don't wait, because once you wait, like the brother said, it's just gonna build up and build up, leaven up. You know, so cut it right then. Go ahead and work it out. You know what? Hey, like I said, before this truth, man, a lot of men that's in this truth now, man, they wasn't men before, okay, but they got it right. So you do the same thing. Get it right while you in this truth, man. Go ahead and knock all that out the way so we can build this structure, build a house a day. We can build it up so we can get out of here. Yeah, so we can go.
You know, Jake has been so long in America without power that when they come into the truth, when you come into the understanding of this word, you come into power. This is the most powerfulest thing on the face of the earth. So what ends up happening is that power actually drives your ego. All right. It drives your ego because you feel like I'm somebody now, man. I've been in America so long and I've been a nobody that now I'm somebody. And it makes you cast aside the actual words of YAHAWASHI and you bask in your own self. Get it together, brothers.
That's right.
You know, and I don't want to, make it seem like I'm, jumping outside of my jurisdiction speaking about this, but it was just on my spirit, man.
Just putting it out.
Yeah, and I made sure I spoke to one of the elders to make sure it was okay. But it just rubbed me the wrong way. Like, how is it that, here it is, all these other camps coming at us, man. IUIC, all these scoffers, everybody coming at us for pushing this word. And then you still got brothers in Great Millstone that still got beef with each other, man.
Right.
Not utilizing the scriptures, man. All right. Vainglory, man. All right. I'm gonna get something else off the comment board from Apostle Gabar. This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 26. It says, "Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath," man. All right. And that's what Jake does, man. Jake get mad and hold a vendetta against you like a black woman, man. Oh yeah, he did this, he did, toot your nose up in the air, bend your eyes at him, your eyebrows at him, but don't say anything, man. Real men in the scriptures always dealt with situations, man.
That's right.
All right. They didn't run from it, man.
That's right. Whenever
there were issues, whenever there were problems, man, the men of the Bible, they dealt with it, man. All right. They didn't hold it in, man. They were men. Right. Like the scriptures tell you in 2nd Ezra, the 10th chapter, it says, stand up manfully, man.
That's right.
And I will advise thee, man. This truth calls us to be a man. This is a doctrine of men.
That's right.
All right. So act accordingly, brothers.
That's right.
Stop getting your panties up in the bunch, man. America's about to be destroyed, man.
That's right.
All right. Stop getting all overly emotional, man.
Right.
And getting into your feelings, man. Jacob's trouble is on the way, man.
Right.
We don't have any time to be soaking in individual differences like that, man. Get it out the way.
Right.
Call brothers up, man. Hey brother, I just want to see if we can, try to get to the bottom of this thing, man.
Yeah.
We can iron this thing out, man.
Right.
You got it, brother. You got something? Go ahead, Monk. Go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians 12 and 25. It says that there should be no schism in the body, but that the members should have the same care one for another. The same care one for another. So if you have some type of feeling towards your brother, how you gonna have it? Okay, how we gonna build together? Okay, don't let the differences, knock us off course, man.
Right.
And the course is to build this house through the Spirit so we can get to the kingdom.
That's right.
Okay, it says, And whether one member suffer, if one member suffer, all the members suffer with it. Or one member be honored, all the members rejoice within it. And that's what we want. We want to receive the kingdom so we all can what? Of the elect, what? Enjoy the kingdom of YAHAWASHI. That's what we all want. We don't want the division. That's why the Spirit put it on the elder to bring it out. Okay, we want what? The kingdom. We want righteous. We want to be together. We want to build it. You know how much fun it is to build a house together?
That's right.
Okay, in the spirit, man. Man, you can cut a joke here and there. Okay, you still on your you know, doing your part.
You showing signs of progress, man.
Yeah.
You know, y'all fitly joined together to build this house, man. All right. To push out this word, man. Not, oh man, you know, he said this to me, he said that to me. We gonna have to break away. We still follow the apostles and the elders, but we gonna do our own thing. Man, that's tacky as hell, man. Right. I'm gonna just say it, man. Yeah, you know, we have no time for that, man. And like the elder Ariella said on the comment board, he said some people in GMS really are not here to hopefully seal the elect. They don't watch and study. They only watch debate and controversy videos. And that is already a red flag showing that you ain't in the right spirit. Your intentions, your mind frame is to build the house of YAHAWASHI, man. Right. If somebody could give me a 1 Corinthians 3:9, Baba Kushana.
I got a preacher.
Okay, go ahead, brother. You got it.
This is from GMS Awakening 144. This is 1 Peter 5 and 8.
God, hey, and shalom to the brother, man.
God, shalom.
To all of you brothers on the comment board, hey, the sincere brother, shalom.
It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
That's who you're supposed to be. That's who you're supposed to be sober and be vigilant about, man. That's who you're supposed to be circumspect about, man. All right. The actual adversary, man, the spiritual demon Satan, man. All right. We supposed to be what's the 2 greatest commandments? Love the Lord with all thy mind and spirit, and love thy neighbor as thyself, man. All right. So if you love your neighbor as you love yourself, you're gonna make sure that you do whatever it takes to make sure that you stay bonded with that brother, man. And if he don't want to be move in the right spirit, then he has to be cut off, man. You can't be a part of this, man, because there's no divisions in this thing, man. Right. We move in the same spirit, man. We all followers of Yeshua, man. And then we all following the example that he left, which is right here in the Holy Bible. Hey, man, certain things you not going to do, man. That's right. You ain't going to be in the same city with a brother, and you on one block, and he on a whole nother block. And y'all out there by y'all, you literally got brothers in certain cities where they on 2 different blocks, man, teaching by themselves, man, because it's divisions, man. That's bull crap, man. You just leave a brother out there by himself, man. That's not okay, man. That's right. That's not okay, man. The Most High ain't dealing with that spirit, man. That is not cool, man. That's right. You know, that is not cool at all, man. Right. The Lord is building the house of David, man, bringing this thing back together. Ain't no room for your egos, brothers. That's right. You know. And I'm you know, more so exhorting, you know, to the sincere brothers, man. You know, hey, the spiritual demon Satan is going to try to put certain things in your mind about certain men, about other men. There's going to be offenses and differences that's going to arise within the camp. But you got to use the spirit of YAHAWASHI, which was left in the form of the scriptures, to combat that, man. Mm-hmm. All right, that's how you combat that evil force, man. All right, the adversary, man, because it could be a slight issue or a slight difference that you have with a brother that can cause you to get removed from the church, man, and take your crown, man. And it was Satan, man. Yep, yeah, that's right. It was Satan the whole time in your head making up a scenario about another brother, and because you didn't utilize the scriptures and you didn't apply them, all right, you allowed your crown to be taken that fast, man, because you wasn't vigilant, you wasn't sober, you wasn't thinking, well, maybe this is a demon. You know, let me call this brother. Let me talk to this brother, man, and iron it out. Simple, man. Be a man. That's right. That's right.
Salakia, man. You know, be a man, man.
That's right.
Stop all this wimp stuff, man.
The Lord did not call us to be wimps, man.
That's right. That's right.
He chose us to be men, to be an example unto the world of how men supposed to move.
That's right.
We don't move like women, man.
That's right.
We use the scriptures, brothers.
That's right.
We use these scriptures to guide us, man. Right. Like it tells you in 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, this is our guide. This is what guides us, man. Not your ego, man. Not your pride, man. The word guides you, man. All right. You got some bars on?
Yeah, I got some. This is 1 Corinthians 14:20. Brethren, be not children in understanding. Howbeit in malice be ye children, but in understanding be men.
Ooh. Read that again.
Brethren, be not children in understanding. Howbeit in malice be ye children, but in understanding be men.
See, it says in malice be children. Meaning what? Be dumb to wickedness, man.
Yep.
All right. Be ignorant to wickedness, man. But in what?
But in understanding be men.
When you understand, hey man, have a developed understanding, man. Be a man. A man is developed. A man is in full strength. Your understanding got to be strong, man. All right. And if you lack understanding, you have the power to ask YAHAWASHI to increase your understanding. All right. Like it tells you in John the 14th chapter. You know, the Lord said, whatsoever you shall pray in my name to the Father, it shall be given to you, man. So if you lack understanding, if you lack wisdom, pray to YAHAWASHI and ask him to help you develop that, man. Increase that. And on your part, you got to study. You got to pray. You got to fast. You got to do the work. Be a man, brothers. All right, go ahead.
1 Corinthians 13:11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child.
Hey, what happens when little kids get into it on the playground? You ain't my friend no more. I ain't playing with you no more. I'm gonna go get a whole nother clique of people to play with. You know, that's children's stuff, man. Well, we gonna do our thing over here. Y'all do y'all thing over there. Man, come on, man. You ain't utilizing them scriptures, man. It ain't gonna be no GMS ATL 0.2.
Right.
All right. No, it ain't gonna work like that. And you don't see the apostles and the elders putting that example out there either. Them brothers are perfectly joined together in the spirit, man. And they have multiple camps. You know, they have multiple campsites in New York, and they still stick together, man. Same thing in Dallas, man. Same thing that you see from seasoned men. They don't never put that example out there, man. So who are we to come behind these men or under these men and show forth that example where you think it's okay to do that, man? That is not okay, man. That is not okay, man. We a body, man.
That's right.
We are a body, man. We operate in one spirit, man. And we have to move as such. Go ahead, brother.
It says 1 Corinthians 13:11. It says, when I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things.
Yeah, the scriptures say when I became a man, I put away childish things. Hey, when you come into this truth, what did Job say? Gird up thy loins like a man. The loins of your mind. All right. So when you become a man, when you come into this truth, you got to think like a man, man.
That's right.
Stop thinking like a woman. Stop thinking off impulse and emotions, man. Here it is, a brother reprove you on something, and he's actually right, and you get your panties in a bunch. Why he talking to me like that? Why this? Why that? Why he ain't say nothing to him about it? Because I said it to you.
Yeah, right.
You know? But Jake said, and oh man, they ain't right. He said this to me. Hey, YAHAWASHI, man, he tightening this thing up, man.
Yeah.
Through the spirit. The Lord is tightening this thing up. Certain things that's been talked about for years, and then you have examples on it from other men falling after a bad example. And we have that example of what not to do, and men that choose to continue to do these things over and over again. The Most High gonna start getting rid of guys, man.
Yeah.
Because not only is brothers exhorting and reproving you on these videos, the apostles and elders been telling you about things that happened back in the old school when they were coming up, bad examples that they saw. and they warn us. Then you have other examples, current examples of what not to do, and Jake still fall after the same example of unbelief. The Most High gonna start dealing with men if you don't clean your act up and get rid of that pride, man.
That's right.
You know, bring this thing together. You know, what'd you say, brother?
I said we got the scriptures to follow too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the scriptures says for brotherly love to continue, man, not to discontinue. Even though YAHAWASHI and the disciples that was around, they had a lot of struggles and they had a lot of headbutting, so to speak, and contention, they still continued, man, because they seen the bigger picture of the matter. It wasn't about their emotions. It wasn't about how John felt about Peter, or how the disciples felt about each other. It was about the picture of the kingdom of heaven being painted, man. All right, so you got to put your emotions in the background and think logically, man. And you see, like me and this the brother Gamal, when we just rode up here, we was listening to a certain thing pertaining to the mafia. And a lot of times when the mafia and the mob started, you had, which they call the Godfathers. They started, and then a lot of times guys be bucking up because they start to get a little muscle, and they names start to get strong in the streets, and they end up breaking off, and all the men that's under them start to kill each other, man. All right, that's why a lot of these organizations break down, because what are the GDs? Yep, GDs and what's the other? I forget the other little gang that vice lords. Yep, just divisions, man. That's not the mentality. We ain't gang banging here, man. We trying to set up the tabernacles of David. Read about David and the mighty men. Right. They were strong, they was valiant, and they all was in order, so to speak, man. You know?
This should still be on. You got something? Go ahead, brother. And after that, I'm gonna get some stuff off the comment board.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, you want to bring that? I can bring that one out.
Okay.
It's 1 Corinthians 3:9. For we are laborers together with the Most High.
Hey, it says we are laborers together, not separate, man. That's why the Lord set up the format of having the camp. All right. If that's the case, the Lord would have sent us out one by one. But the Lord said what? He sent us out in twos. All right, in twos and threes. That's how the Lord set this thing up, because it's strength in numbers. All right, if somebody could hold on that too, Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 8. All right. So the Lord said we are laborers together, brothers. All right. We need each other to push this ministry, man. All right. We add to each other, man. Yeah. All right. We build off each other. We bounce off each other, man. All right. We literally, the Lord set us up to be with each other in his ministry, man. All right. It's better, man. It's better that way. No brother there should not be two or three brothers in Great Millstone calling themselves Great Millstone in the same city, teaching on two different blocks, man. That's ridiculous, man. That is ridiculous, man. And I'm gonna just say that, man, because that's ridiculous, man.
That's right. But it's very serious, man. That can get a brother killed, man. That can get a brother killed.
And how would you feel, man? You let this brother be out there by himself, and this brother get something happen to this brother, knowing the only thing you could have hashed it out, you could have ironed it, man. Like a man. That ain't right, man. No, go ahead, Rob. You got it, brother.
Okay, it says we are laborers together with the Most High. Ye are the Most High's husbandry. Ye are God's building. We the building. Okay. According to the grace of the Most High, which is given unto me as a wise master builder. Okay. I have laid the foundation. Okay, YAHAWASHI. And another builded thereon. But let every man take heed now, he building thereupon.
Okay. That's right. Hey, and read that again.
Read it again. Okay.
Yeah, because you're supposed to be a wise master builder, like Paul spoke about.
It says,
you're supposed to know how to do this thing, man. After a while, Go ahead, brother.
Verse 10. It says, according to the grace of YAHAWASHI, which is given unto me as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another builded thereon. But let every man take heed how he builded thereupon.
That's right. And that scripture right there is telling you what? You're supposed to examine yourself. All right. Make sure you building properly upon the foundation of YAHAWASHI. All right. Yeah. Make sure you got good, clean work and not shoddy business going on, man. All right. Make sure that you building properly, man. Yeah. Because when you build properly, your works become fruitful. You know, your labors become fruitful, man. You see actual benefits from your labor. But when you build sloppily and you just do whatever you want to do, how you want to do it, you don't follow the formula, you don't follow the foundation like the scriptures tell you. Hey, matter of fact, get Acts 2:42. All right, because the apostles and elders showed us the way through the spirit of YAHAWASHI. They showed us how to properly build. You know, if somebody can get that Acts 2:42 real quick.
Acts 2:42, and they continued steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine.
Right. So it says they continue steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine. All right. So that's talking about the apostles back then and the apostles now. So we have to continue steadfastly in that. And the apostles always teach that we can't get with these other camps because what? They don't teach the same thing.
Right.
Right. So how you gonna be in Great Millstone doing the same thing, man? You know, you can't do that, man. All right. You got to continue steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine because ultimately it's the doctrine of YAHAWASHI, brothers.
That's right.
And the Most High don't take pleasure in strife and contention and vainglory. As a matter of fact, Apostle Gabar put that on the comment board, and I'm gonna get that, man.
I got it. Right.
Okay, if you could bring it out.
Okay, this is
Philippians 2:3.
Philippians 2:3. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves.
Hey, man, the scriptures say, "Let nothing be done in strife." And a lot is really fueled by vainglory and pride and envy. All right, that's what it's fueled by, man. So the scriptures say, "Let nothing be done by that, man."
Verse 2 also.
You know. Yeah, jump up to verse 2,
This is Philippians 2:2. Fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being one accord.
Oh man, see, having that same love, man. The Lord brought us in this thing to actually have love for one another, man. All right, and this is a feeling that we've never experienced being out in the world, man, in Babylon, having that true unfeigned love, like the scriptures tell you, man. Love unfeigned, man. Just pure love for each other, man. For brothers that you don't necessarily have a upbringing with, but because you come together in the bond and the unity of YAHAWASHI, you just love this brother, man, because you love the Lord and he loves the Lord, man. You know. So if you do have a difference amongst you and another brother that both love the Lord, hey, that go to show you that Satan is somewhere in the mix. Yep. You know. Because we both love the Lord, so why we got problems with each other? Well, that's Satan. Hey, so what's the problem, brother? Hey, well, you did this. You shouldn't be doing that. The scriptures tell you, do this, do that. Damn, man, Salaki, brother, my bad, man. I just wasn't, you know, I had spirits on me or whatever, man. You know? And you just iron it out and deal with it like that, man. And you get right back to the program, man, pushing this word, man. You know, sticking to the script. Because this thing is about to get serious out here, man.
That's right.
You know? This thing is about to get serious. You don't want to be out here in Babylon in America during the time of Jacob's trouble with a man that you don't even, you know, you can't even trust, man. You looking at him funny like, I don't know about this guy, man.
Right.
Come on, man. Hey, the scriptures tell you in what is that? Ecclesiastes, the 6th chapter. If thou gettest a friend, prove him first.
Yeah.
All right. And did not YAHAWASHI call us friends?
That's right.
He said, I no longer call you disciples, but what? But friends, man. Yeah. So we got to carry that same energy with each other, man.
Tell you in Proverbs, how friends stick closer than a brother, man. That's a literal brother. That's why Yahawashi referenced the disciples as his brother. Mark 3:35. He had a close embracement for those men. You know, he died for them. You got to have that same love and sincerity for one another, man. And there's going to be problems. There's going to be hell that comes with the territory. Hey, everybody get into it, man.
We just dealt with a serious situation with our former camp head. Yep. You know, and you know, and that's we just being honest, man. Yep. We didn't have any strife and vainglory against this man. We actually wanted him to hear our concerns with him, man. You know, we showed love towards Yardan, man, and he knows that. You know, Yardan know that we show him unconditional love, man.
He never did a video to Skull. He never brought up anything speaking ill about how we treated him because we was brothers, man. We treated him with brotherly love.
Yeah, you know, and we really wanted him to get his act together, but because he wasn't coming in the spirit of YAHAWASHI, what ended up happening? He got cast out. You know, we didn't want to see that man you know, get removed. We really wanted to bring our concerns with him because we saw Satan eating him away. Yep. Satan was devouring that man. You know, and how can we just be like, oh well, we got problems with Yardan, but we ain't gonna say nothing. We just gonna break away from him and let him do his own thing. We can both still be GMS. Man, no, man. We had to bring it to his attention. You know, because and we sincerely wanted that man to hear what we had to say, man. You know, doing things according to the scriptures, having that love, man, that pure love, man, for each other, man. That's what YAHAWASHI demands, man. Not, oh, I got an issue with a Ratazah. So you take 5 brothers, I take 5 brothers, and we will both be GMS, but we just gonna do our own thing. Are you kidding me, man? That is not the example that the Lord left, man. You know? Okay, go ahead, and you know, y'all brothers chime in when y'all want.
1 Peter 2:17. Honor all men, love the brotherhood, fear the Most High, honor the King.
You got to,
you know. So honor the brotherhood, love the brotherhood. Okay, if you really love your brother, man, you gonna work out whatever friction, whatever problem you have against that brother in order to come together and continue to build for YAHAWASHI so we can get the kingdom. Okay, you gonna put all that aside if you really love your brother, and the scripture tell you to love your brother. Okay, honor all men, love the brotherhood.
Right.
Okay, so love the brotherhood, man. If you really believe in these words of YAHAWASHI, that's what you would do. Okay, and we just trying to get you to what? Follow the scriptures. You know, this in here, you read it, do it then. Don't just read it, be doers of the word also.
That's right.
Okay, not hearers, roughly paraphrase. You know, yeah, that's it, man.
No,
you got it, brother.
I got a piece up off the comment board from GMS Tampa Bay 07. Shalom to you, brothers. Also,
Shalom, brothers.
This is John 13:34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you, that ye also love one another.
Hey, when did you see YAHAWASHI forsake the disciples? When did YAHAWASHI forsake the disciples, man? You didn't see that, even when he went up on the cross, man. All right, what did he say? He said, "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do." And he was speaking about the elect. All right, and then before his spirit left his body, what did he say? He said, "It is finished." So he still, even when he was on the cross, suffering and pain and agony, man, he still didn't forsake the brothers, man. And you got men out here that's doing that, man. That's wrong, man. That is wrong, man. That's one thing about myself. I speak about myself is I have a soft spot for brothers, man. You know, I really love the brothers, man. And you don't do that, man.
That's right.
You don't do stuff like that, man. That's wrong, man.
That's right.
YAHAWASHI did not leave us that example, man. You know, he taught us better than that, brothers.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, he taught us to be better men than that, man. All right. You know, so we gotta love each other, man.
Yeah.
Read that again, bro. That was a good precept, brother.
I got something back it up too. Perfect.
And you can jump right. If you want me to get it, I'll get it.
Yeah. Well, it's the Philippians 2:5. I kind of back to that right up.
This is John 13:34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you, that ye also love one another.
Right. So that's YAHAWASHI. What? He actually left an example of how to love each other, man. How to be there for each other. And he said, look, hey, you love each other how I loved you, man.
That's right.
All right. And when we have love for each other, man, we supposed to stay with each other. We supposed to stick together, man. Even after YAHAWASHI left, the apostles stuck together, man. They stayed together, man, in the spirit. All right. They didn't go out and start teaching different doctrines and be like, hey, well, you know, Paul, I'm gonna open up my own thing and I'm Peter. I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna do my own thing. They still stuck in the spirit of YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI together, man. All right. So why is it now, in the worst time that the world is ever going to see, you got men out here that's in same cities that got two different camps that ain't messing with each other, man? That ain't right, man. That is not right, man. You know.
And Esau sees these things, man. Yeah. We all speak about how Esau has surveillance, and he basically he's monitoring all of our works. He knows what we teach and things of that nature. You don't think Esau's going to cap on those things? Just like when the southern and northern kingdom got broke up after Solomon, you had those empires and those kingdoms that was growing. They capped on that time, man. When the northern and southern kingdom, they was broke up and they had wars amongst each other. That's why the Assyrians came and took down the northern kingdom. Yep. They could pick them up by dividing. You know, it's easier to pick a unit out through division. The Assyrians took down the northern kingdom, the Babylonians took down the southern kingdom, and the rest is history, man. Yep. Because of wars and infighting. You don't get far at all when you have infights. It's best to really not even do the work if you're in that mentality, man. Right. Yeah. It's strength in numbers.
Yeah, like it tells you, hey, if somebody can get that in Matthew the 5th chapter, that's right. About if you have a gift, that you bring a gift to the altar, somebody just get Matthew the 5th chapter on deck, Bible shot, man. All right, because, you know, especially going into the time of the Passover, it tells you in 1 Corinthians, the 5th chapter, that you're not supposed to eat the Passover with malice and hatred, man. All right, or envyings, man. You know, you ain't supposed to pass over with that spirit, because it's not the spirit of YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI. You know what I'm saying? You know that ain't right, man. You know, I'm just getting a little, you know, emotional, having that love for you. You know, do we feel passionate about that? You know, that's right. It should still be going.
It's a part of our culture.
Yeah.
Even Gad, Christopher Columbus said Gad was brotherly to him. You know, so we can't be brotherly to each other. You know.
Yeah, Jake be having that real gangster project nigga mentality, man. You know, they don't really understand the concept of love. They say it out of their mouth, but they don't understand it by definition. That's why the brother Rob has spoke about that. Loving and don't just say you love through words, say it through action. Right. All right, you won't leave a brother slack on the streets if you love him. Right. All right, you ain't gonna do certain things negatively. The scriptures say love working no ill to his neighbor. Right. You love thy neighbor as thyself. All right, if you have a love for your neighbor, you're gonna. Hey, the law speaks about all kinds of different things you have to do for your neighbor. If your neighbor's ox is gone, you go return it to him. All right, if somebody breaks in their house, you tell the matter. You look out. You have overseers. That's why back in the day you would have a lot of overseers of neighborhoods, the elders of the neighborhoods, and if it was any type of division, they would make sure that things was sought and cleaned up in house. All right, they was really the police. They didn't have to deal with the outsiders. All right, so that's the same mentality we got to be in. We got to function as a government, as a unit. All right, as a body. The body doesn't attack itself. A messed up body, when the cells start to eat off each other, you know, and you got that mentality. All right, and the doesn't speak require that. He requires you to be brotherly. He teaches you how to love yourself, and love thy brother as thyself. How to conduct yourself as a man. All right.
That's right. If you can get that Matthew the 5th chapter and start in the 23rd verse. Okay, 23.
This is 5 and 23. Therefore, if thou bring thy gift to the altar,
matter of fact, go up to 22. My
bad. Matthew 5 and 22. But if I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment, and whosoever shall say to his brother Rakah shall be in danger of the council.
Which that word right there, Rakah, R-A-C-A, means it was a derogatory term that was used by the Jews, which means empty-headed. You got an issue with your brother, and you call him all kind of slanders and different names like Rakah, all right? For no reason, you in danger of judgment, man. What are you guys thinking about? This is talk about. When YAHAWASHI came in the flesh, showed exactly how you're supposed to love each other, man. All right? YAHAWASHI was big on loving the brotherhood, man. That was one of his main focal points, man. Was showing the apostles and the brothers how to love each other, man.
Right.
Yeah. Not that bull junk, man. Go ahead, bro.
Whoever shall say thy food shall be in danger of hell fire. Therefore, if thou bring thy gift to the altar, and there rememberest that thy brother had aught against thee, leave there thy gift before the altar and go thy way.
Right. So if you got an issue with a brother, you're supposed to leave your gift at the altar, man, and go and make it right with the brother. So meaning what, man? When you go into the Passover, man, you're supposed to be rectifying situations, man. Right. You're supposed to be purging certain things out of your spirit, going on the fast, cleansing, purifying your spirit, studying. If you got an ought or issue with a brother, hash it out, iron it out, get it out of the way, man. All right, leave it at the altar and go and rectify that situation with your brother, man. Why is it that men taking the opposite step and just going and creating their own lane? Bullshit, man. For lack of better words, man. Salaki for my speech, man. But I'm passionate about having love for the brothers, man, and these brothers here know that, man. That's a spirit that I always, through the spirit of YAHAWASHI, try to push on the brothers, man. Like love each other, man. Have love, man. Be your brother's keeper, man. Don't be on no shiesty shit, man. Build up with each other, man. Reprove each other, man. Correct each other. Exhort, man. Comfort, man. Build, man. You guys thinking about, man? That's some bull crap, man. The Most High ain't dealing with that, man. That's right. And you guys that keep trying to carve out your own path, and the Most High gonna start dealing with you. You keep trying to do your own thing, man. YAHAWASHI gave the perfect layout, man. We don't need your examples, man. Right. All right. We got the perfect layout through the spirit of YAHAWASHI. And the apostles and elders up at Great Millstone are emulating that layout, man. All right. They emulating the same layout that YAHAWASHI left for them. And they showing us. So what in the hell, man? Men come around years later, and I came around years later myself, man. But some stuff I'm just not gonna do, man. We ain't gonna stand for that, man. Right. That is madness, and that's bull crap, man. That's right. No, it should be no divisions in this thing, man. Right. It's divisions in everything out here, man. America is divided, women are divided, men are divided, children divided. Everything is divided, man. But when it comes to this, man, standing for YAHAWASHI, we gotta be in unison, man. That's right. That's right. If the rest of these niggas out here that call themselves Israelites, if they want to do their own thing, do your own thing, man. But when you come up under the order of the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, it's a way to do this thing, man. And it ain't through division. Right. They didn't teach us division, man. Right. And if you want to be divided, you don't want to be in this thing, step. That's right.
Yeah, I got something.
Hold on real quick, Amar. I'm gonna keep you on deck, but I'm gonna let this brother finish out that precept.
Okay. It says, verse 24. It says, leave there thy gift before the altar and go thy way. First, be reconciled to thy brother.
Right. Okay. First, be reconciled to thy brother, man. Make amends. Make it right, man. Go ahead.
And then come and offer thy gift.
Right. And then offer your gift, man. All right. How you gonna say you love? The scripture say how you gonna love the Lord who you haven't seen, but you love not your brother whom you have seen. I'm trying to squeeze that. Oh man. Trying to make that tight transition. Right here. Hey, well, go ahead. You got matter of fact, let me read it for you. Come on. Where we at?
1 John 4 right there was how
I started 20. Yeah. This is 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love the Most High and hateth his brother, he is a liar. Yeah, it's like you said, man.
You know, yeah, you got these men that how the Most High don't need YAHAWASHI, broccoli. But then you got men right next to you, man. Despising them, man. You know, not showing that fervent love that the brother is going into, man. You know, not fellowshipping. You know, not building them up. All right, not squashing whatever mishaps or little beefs y'all got, man. You know, that's off, man. Go ahead.
Con. He says, for he that loveth not his brother, whom he have seen.
Yeah. You see this man every day, man. You know, see him throughout the week, see him at camp.
See videos.
See videos.
Yeah, some brothers that live with each other, man. You see, how brothers live. You see how, they habits, right? How they operate. You see everything, man.
Watching everything and keeping it to yourself.
Yeah. Hating. Hating on the low, don't want to say nothing. You know, go ahead.
It says, for he that loveth not his brother whom he have seen, how can he love the Most High whom he have not seen?
Yeah, how's that possible, man? All right, how's that possible? All right, here is the Most High, physically can't see him. All right, but give him all this love and reverence. But you got one of his servants on the earth, and you don't want to deal with him, man. What kind of sense does that make, man? That's ass backwards.
That's way off, man.
All right, and the Most High going to deal with you, man. If you don't rectify that situation, man. Okay, the Most High going to deal with you. All right, is there any more?
Yeah, verse 21. And this commandment have we from him.
It's a commandment, man. All right, it's not I do it when I feel like, well, maybe No, it's a commandment, man.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
That he who loveth the Most High love his brother also.
That's a commandment, man. All right, out the scriptures. No debating or I'm gonna do it if I feel like it. Nah, it's a commandment from YAHAWASHI, man.
That's right.
All right. If you don't do it, the Most High going to destroy you, man.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, it's just simple as that, man. All right. The Most High is building a nation of kings and priests, man. All right. Not somebody that's gonna do their own thing. Do your own thing, spirit, man. That's gonna be burnt right up with Babylon, man.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, the brother Bars all over here. We was talking about the word independent the other day. And really, the word independent should be taken out the dictionary. Yeah, everybody and everything is dependent on something. You depend on food. You depend on water. You depend on shelter.
Others.
You depend on other brothers. The man depends on YAHAWASHI. All right. The woman's supposed to depend on the man, so on and so forth. There's no such thing as independency, man. That word came about in the 1600s. That word came about 200 years. Dependent.
Yeah. If I could say that word independent, it comes with a level of pride, because it's that ego. Like basically independence, it feeds your ego, like I did this, I did, I'm saying? I'm out here. I'm this and I'm that.
It make you think you shit.
That's idolatry. Because that word ego goes back to I, who you are. Just like they say, I am that I am, the Most High. That's a major characteristics of niggas, man. Trying to put themselves as a deity or a demigod, man. You a servant. As a servant, you have to serve the Lord. And how do you show your service to the Lord? By serving men. This is the service of brothers. That's right. All right. Well, you can go ahead and get the priest up. I don't want to.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up in a minute. Okay.
I got one real quick.
Go ahead, Mark. I know.
Kind of. Philippians 2:1. If there be therefore any consolation in Hamashiach, if any comfort of love, if any fellowship of the Spirit, if any bowels and mercies, fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord.
Right. So, amen. The times is getting to the point where, amen, we gotta show love, man.
That's right.
Show love towards each other, man. And that's a problem that's in the so-called nigga community. They hate to show love. That's right. Because they view love as a sign of weakness, man.
Yeah. Really a sign of strength.
Yeah, love is really a sign of strength, and it's a sign of a strong character, man. A person that possesses the actual characteristics of love that fully embodies the definition of love. All right?
Yeah.
Which love is what? Keeping the commandments. And like the brother Ratazah just read,
in 1 John, the 4th chapter, that a commandment is if you love the Most High, you're supposed to love your brother also. If you keep the commandments, you're supposed to what? Have unadulterated love for your brother, man. You know, because we coming into the times where, hey, man, the world is about to hate us, man.
That's right.
How in the hell the world gonna hate each other, but we hate each other too? We gonna be the world gonna conquer us if it's gonna be like that, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
if here it is, a situation arise here in Atlanta, camp, and some brothers want to split up and go do their thing, and we go do our own thing, but now we still follow the apostles and the elders. It ain't nothing with the doctrine. It ain't nothing. It ain't got nothing to do with the doctrine. It's just, you know, we ain't feeling how they doing stuff. That's ridiculous, man.
It's out of order.
That is crazy as hell, man. All right. The scriptures tell you offenses must come. So you brothers gonna offend you with their personal, you know, personalities. You know, it's gonna in this faith, man. Personalities will clash.
That's true.
All right, but you gotta learn how to merge that, man. You gotta learn how to bond that, man. That's what shows your strength. That's the strength of love. When you can bond with a brother that you have nothing in common with. The only common denominator is YAHAWASHI. That goes to show your strength. The strength that's in loving each other, man. And we have to embody that, man. You can't be in those same city and you teaching the same doctrine, you know, and you ain't fellowshipping with brothers, man.
Yeah, because there's certain times where a brother's sick, he might be jacked up, and you being with that nigga attitude, you don't want to not dealing with him, you leaving that man assed out, man. If a brother's jacked up in certain situations, you supposed to be that supporting brother to help him out, because we all we got at the end of the day.
Yeah.
This world has really cast us away. We exiled from the world.
That's right.
We a little sanctuary, and as this little sanctuary, we have to warm each other, man. And then this goddamn heap of darkness and cold, man. This world is cold-hearted, man. All right, it's evil, it's wicked, and it's only a few of us. All right, and brothers are resourceful in the spirit. Brothers will give you comfort, exhortations. They'll encourage you when you're down and out. They'll heal you when you're sick.
Yep.
They'll give you prayers. They'll pray over you. If you jacked up, they'll encourage you to fast and do different things of that nature. That's why it's the strength in numbers. And a lot of times you don't think about these things. A lot of times, sometimes you'll be in deficiencies and a low spirit. But when you have that man that's up while you down, he can keep your energy up, man.
Yeah, hey, yeah, like the brothers. Hey, shalom to the elder too from Vegas.
Hey, shalom.
You know, we gonna get some of these precepts you dropped. But I just want to hit this comment that the elder just made. He said that love got to be sincere, not that fake ass "I love you" ox spirit. Yeah, because you that be the worst niggas. Yeah, I love you, brother. Then next thing you know, he spit. He'll be the first one to spit on your grave, man. Yep. You know, he'll be the first one. You know. Soon as something happen, he trying to lay with your woman, man. You know. Fake love, man. And the Most High gonna deal with all you type of niggas, man. That's right. All you type of niggas that come into this thing, man, and you don't have that pure love for the brotherhood, man. For men that's laying their life on the line week in and week out, that's laboring through infirmities, that's forsaking families, jobs, households. All right, they laid everything on the line for this truth, and you actually show hatred towards a man that loves YAHAWASHI. And the Most High gonna start destroying you type of dudes, man.
That's right.
You know, hating, man, haters, man. Niggas love hating. Niggas hate loving. Niggas love to hate and hate to love.
Yep.
Ridiculous, man. Most High gonna start jacking you dudes up, man. You know, and I you know, I want to get some of these precepts off the comment board from the elder out there in Vegas. And as a matter of fact, yeah, this was one scripture I had asked for earlier. Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 9. It says, 2 are better than 1, because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he have not another to help him up. You know? So, hey, that's why the Most High sent us out in 2s and 3s, man. That's right. And for the brothers that's out there, teaching, pushing this word by themselves, hey man, you know, pray, ask the Most High to send you a support, man. You know, send you somebody there to help you, man, in the spirit, and we'll send that prayer up for you brothers too, man. You know, because the scriptures tell us in Matthew the 9th chapter that we're supposed to be praying for the Lord to send more laborers into the vineyard. All right. So brothers that's out there by themselves, stay strong, and the Most High gonna send you somebody else, man. You know.
Right.
But hey, man, you know that go to show you, man. You know, for men out here that's following great millstone and that's following this truth, and you in the city where you got men out here that's by themselves, man, you got to man up, man.
That's right. That's right.
Gird up, man, and go out there and support that brother, man. And stop being a couch potato. You in the same city as a man that's pushing his word, and he out there by himself, and you just at the comfort of your house, man. Get out there, man.
That's right. Yeah.
Get your behind out there, man. Go out there and help support this ministry, man.
That's right.
You know, go out there and be with that brother, man.
That's right.
You know, don't leave him hanging, man. And you got the brother Barzal was telling me about a situation where you got that in Great Millstone, man.
Yeah.
You got two men calling themselves GMS in the same city teaching, but they teach on different blocks, and they out there by themselves, man. Ridiculous, man.
That's right.
That's bull. That's some bull crap, man.
Yeah,
and I'm trying my best not to curse, man.
That's unacceptable.
That's unacceptable, man. And that's the most I don't delight in that, man. And that's really, man, that's fucked up, man. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you can bring it out, bro.
Yeah, because even when you by yourself in the teaching and things of that nature, you facing a lot of demons, man. That's why the brother said it's good to support. That word support, what is it? Samat in the Hebrew? It's a crutch, man. Just like the brother went into Ecclesiastes, when you weak, you got that person to lean on, man. Or sometimes you'll see certain troops on the battlefield, whether they got shot in the leg or they got messed up in the midst of the battle, and they'll have their arms wrapped around a stronger soldier, all right, that has sufficient amount of strength, and they'll carry them to the finish line, so to speak, carry them back to base, all right. That's how a unit's supposed to move, man. But you got a lot of men that'll leave a man shot and leave him dead in the streets and see him and walk over him, man. That's some nigga shit, man. That's why YAHAWASHI gonna kill these type of guys, man, with that mentality, man. And that's why the brother said, man, the Passover is gonna be some serious times, man. We gotta come together. That's why we send the Shemaiah. That's why we send these prayers up. Shemaiah Sha'ala Yahawah Allahayna wa Yahawah Cut. The Most High is one. We have to be one.
That's right.
It's as simple as that.
It's simple, man. But Jake just want to hate, man. Jake just want to find a reason to hate, man. The Most High gonna get you dudes, man. Whoever got a closing scripture can bring it out and we'll wrap it up. Whoever had anything, okay, go ahead.
This is Matthew 6:14. For if ye forgive men their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. And I looked into that word trespasses, and it says it's a sin.
Yeah. And I just want to add to what you were saying, because it tells you that it's a rock. How you gonna hate your brother that's just flesh, man? We all men, we all go off. We wasn't born with this knowledge. Hey, a lot of brothers been 30 years old, been going off for 30 years. You as a man that's more seasoned, you may have to correct a lot of things with that man. Don't give up on him. Don't just tap out at him, but he ain't right. Nah, work with him, man. Let him know his trespasses. Correct. So that he can correct himself to be a better man. This truth is about self-growth, all right? Self-examination, all right? Ultimately, self-denial. Deny yourself. When you deny yourself, you humble yourself in the midst of other men, all right? And if a brother has to get on you and correct you as a man too, you have to make those corrections, all right? Because it's going to make you as a unit move wiser, all right? More valiant.
And trespasses mean or deed.
Say forgive thy brother 70 times 7. Hey, brothers don't go off a lot, man. That's what we signed up for. But brother, what it say? Him that is weak, receive ye, not to any evil disputations. So brothers are going to be weak, but you as a stronger man, you supposed to strengthen them. You know, a lot of brothers be acting like or a lot of men, they act like they're the big bosses. They got 1,000 precepts to bring out all this wisdom. But when they're around a weaker man, they act like they can't even deal with it. So what's the point of having all this strength and all this muscle if you can't teach the next man how to bodybuild?
That's right.
You know, just like when you bodybuilding, you have a lighter man, but you have a man over him. to help him get that spotting them. That's how you gotta be in the spirit, man.
Yeah.
You may not know how to lift them weights right, but you gotta spot them, man.
You gotta spot them, man.
Train them.
That's right.
It said train a man in the way that he shall go, and when
Train up a child.
train up a child, because hey, we start
children.
with age. So when he grow old, he shall not depart from it. Man.
That's beautiful.
That's what the brotherhood is about. That's brotherly love, what Yahawashi was trying to convey to the men after he died. That's what his ministry is about. That's all he
love.
us.
Yeah, man, Yahawashi, he was big on showing love, man. When you read the scriptures in the books of the 1st John, the 2nd John, the 3rd John, all right, and all the Matthews, the Gospels, all right, Paul spoke about it. Love, man, that was the key thing that they always stress was having love, man. Stop, man. Stop the bull jump, man. Hating. That's a nigga spirit, man. Hating all the time, man. You know, and I got this precept. No, finish that, Karataza.
Okay.
I'm gonna get this last precept out the comment board from the brother out in Vegas. But you got it.
Okay. This is Matthew 6:14. For if ye forgive men their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you.
That's right. See, so if you forgive men their trespasses, the Most High will forgive you, man. You know, he'll forgive you for the things that you do, your shortcomings. You know, he'll forgive you for those things, man. And that's how you get a reward, man, because the Most High want to see who's sincere, man, who really about this thing, man.
That's right.
You know, or no, my feelings come first before the word. I got to get this off my chest. I got to get this shit off my chest. I mean, I know what Yahawashi said about having love, but I mean, I can't just sit on this shit. Man, come on, man. Stop that bull crap, man. You know, you gotta be about this thing, man. Yeah. Like what Master P said, man. Be about it, man. Shit. Hey, you gotta be about it, man.
Yeah, that's right.
If you ain't about it, man, get up out it. You know? Simple and plain, man. You gotta be about it, man. That's just what it is, man. You know? Hey, you know, that's just, you know, our slang down here in ATL. You know, we're a little country down here, brother Salakia, man. You gotta be about it, man. You know, and being about it, man, is having love for the brothers, man. That's right. You know, having pure love, man. You see a brother down and out, man, you don't kick him, man. You don't kick him while he's down, you lift him up, man. That's right. You know, you see a brother slipping up, you correct him. That's right. You know, I'm gonna get this last scripture from you was done with that?
I had one more verse.
Go ahead.
It says, if you forgive not men their trespasses, neither will your Father forgive your trespass.
That's right. So if you don't forgive men for their trespasses, the Father not going to forgive you for their trespasses. Right. And this is a direct. I'm through the Spirit. We directing this video to brothers in GMS, man. That's right. You know, because you know, through the Spirit, man, it's just been brought to our attention that it's just contentions and strife amongst certain camps. Yeah. And it's like, man, brothers got to iron that out, man. Right. You know, not that we trying to poke our nose into brothers' business, you know, but man, come on, man, don't let this stuff, don't let the sun go down on your wrath like that, man. Right. It shouldn't be months and months of, you know, just contentions, you know, like that, man. Get it resolved, man. Right. Move on. If they with GMS, they with GMS. If they not, man. If they gonna be with GMS, they gotta learn to follow up under the order, man. Right. You know. So I'm gonna get this last precept from the brother GMS Vegas. Sit down. Galatians 6:1. Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such an one in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted. You see that? So it says what? If a man be overtaken in a fault, let's say a brother go off, man. What does it say do? It says you're supposed to restore him, right? You know, unless you be taken what? With that same temptation, man. Right? So stop, get out the spirit of finger pointing and saying, oh, he did this, he off, kick him out. Like correct him, man. And then if you don't want to take the correction, then you deal with it according to what the scriptures say, man. All right. But as far as just being in the same city with brothers, and you got brothers on different corners and different sections of the same city, calling themselves GMS, man, and y'all ain't vibing in the spirit. Y'all ain't dealing with each other. Y'all got separate camps, and don't nobody. Hey, man, the Most High ain't dealing with that confusion, man.
Right.
All right, brothers, iron it out, man. If you got a personal problem with a brother right now within your camp, man, call that brother up, man. You know, just say, hey, brother, I just want to, you know, to hit you up. There's just something on my spirit. Just want to try to iron it out, hash it out, make sure there ain't no problems with us, man. Yeah, this how I feel. I want to know how you feel. Let's try to iron it out, man. Let's get to the bottom of it. Let's resolve it, man, and let's get back to doing what we do.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. You know, sitting on your raft like you crazy, man. Yeah. So with that, you know, we're going to close out giving all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahawah, Baha, Shem, Yahawashi, Baha, Shem, Rakah.
Double honors once again to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well and push out this word at a high frequency. Peace and safety to the elect, men, women, and children. Let's go, brothers. Shalom.
Shalom, Mike.